Hey guys, welcome to Glen again. So today has been another roller coaster, as it always seems to be in the cryptocurrency world. So let's have a little look at the markets before we start talking about anything else. So Bitcoin is up massive today. So it's up to $16,878 as of now. The rest are pretty much all down. Oh, mind you, there's a few that's up, I suppose. Bitcoin Cash has been steadily going down over the last few days. So I wonder if that's going to creep back up or if that's going to carry on the way it's going. IOTA seems to be leveling out a bit now. It was on the up constantly for the last few days. And I even said in my last video, I wish I'd bought some of them, at the beginning of the week. But that seems to be sort of evening out a bit now, but we'll see. You never know. Tomorrow can be a completely different story. Litecoin is dipped below $100 now. It always seems to be hovering around the sort of $100 mark. It goes down, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up. And I really hope that Litecoin does go up, because I've got some Litecoin in my wallet now. So, and Monero, obviously, Monero are mining through Genesis mining, which I'll talk about them in a second. But at the minute it's up a little bit, but had a bit of a climb a couple of days ago, and it sort of evened out a bit since then, so not really much has changed there. But the biggest stories that I've heard today are that obviously Bitcoin, that's got to be the first big story. It went from, what was it, I can't even remember now, $12,000. It literally went from, say, $11,500 the other day in one of my videos to currently today 16.5. So shot up in the last day or two a couple of grand. Actually, I think I did a video yesterday saying, oh yeah, it's at 12.5 grand now. But I just don't know now. I'm literally losing track of how quick it goes up. But is this a sign of things to come? Is this what everyone's been prophesizing and talking about for a long time? Bitcoin's going to be worth $25,000 one day, and that's where I thought it'd be. I thought it'd be not that I predict this in any way. I even said, I think Bitcoin will be worth 15,000 by the end of December. But we're like, it's the 7th of December today, 2017, and yeah, it's gone up like 5 grand in the space of 24 hours, I believe, something like that. Anyway. So obviously, not that I know what I'm talking about, but just from looking at the prices and doing research and what I believe is true and what I believe is fake news, um, based on sort of, I think his name was Tom Lee, the analyst from Wall Street, and he was saying, Bitcoin should be worth around about $25,000 a coin, and I believe him on that. Not saying that he's got it set in stone or anything like that, but I honestly believe that each Bitcoin should be worth about 25,000 a coin. It might be worth more. Obviously, some people are quoting silly figures, like 500,000, million a coin. That means it'll be the most valuable commodity in the whole world. It's I've been following Twitter, and Twitter's really good at getting snippet bits of information from loads of different points of view. And someone put on there today, Bitcoin is now worth more than the American bank, or something like one of the big American banks or something. So that's insane, that some code that someone's put out there into the world is now worth, more than a whole institution of currency makers and banks. So anyway, that's the biggest story. The next story, and I don't know if I if I can find this actually. Ethereum buying cats. So Ethereum struggled actually, and apparently one of the main reasons why is people are buying cats. You might think, what is Glenn going on about? Oh, here we go. People are spending millions of dollars on fake money to buy fake cats. So I didn't believe this. Someone told me about it, and I just thought, oh, he's just being silly. But apparently, these fake cats that you can buy online, which in my day would have been considered Tamagotchis, um, apparently you can buy them, and I don't know, you just look after them or something. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but apparently loads of people have just randomly. I don't know if it's because they just started accepting Bitcoin or Ethereum, but apparently it's like crashed the whole of Ethereum. Saying, because so many people were trying to do it all at the same time, it's caused a backlog on Ethereum blockchain. The amount of transactions that are going through, they're well behind what they were supposed to do, which is bad news really, because we want to have a currency online that is super quick, super cheap. But Ethereum's currently running at a backlog. They're actually creeping back up now, so they're in the green again. That did go down to at one point 400 and I'm gonna say $20, maybe $21. And I did think about changing all my Bitcoin for Ethereum in my wallet. But then the fee to transfer Bitcoin at the minute, because the amount of transactions and the waiting time that's going through at the minute, the transaction fees are really high. I don't understand yet fully the reason, who's determining these transaction fees and stuff through Bitcoin. But yeah, I think to transfer my money from Bitcoin to, I was going to transfer it to, I was checking it, Bitcoin Cash, it equated to about £48, which obviously in dollars is about $80 to transfer this 950 into Bitcoin Cash. So quite high, I think. But let me know what you think. So yeah, they're the biggest stories. People buying cats using Ethereum, and Bitcoin going through the roof. Will it carry on going up? Obviously, I'm going to go to bed tonight. It's now 10 o'clock at night. Time to set it and uploads probably around about 11, half 11, so say midnight. And I'll wake up probably at 7, half 7 tomorrow, and it will all be different. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I weren't too sure where to put my money actually. Like I say, obviously big fees with anything to do with Bitcoin, but they're on the up by 27%. I thought, oh, a good swing would be exchanging Ethereum. Bitcoin's obviously at a peak. Ethereum's obviously dipped right down. So I thought, oh, if I swap my money over, when obviously Ethereum goes back up and Bitcoin goes down, obviously I've missed out on the depreciation on the Bitcoin, but also I'm gaining on the up on Ethereum. Anyway, that's what I thought. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. But apparently there's a massive backlog, like I say, with Ethereum and Bitcoin. So the money's taking ages to transfer. I tried to do it through Exodus with their exchange, but it went through and then it was just thinking about it for ages. Then it cancelled. Then I tried again and it dropped out. Then I went over to Coinbase. Actually, I'll just show you this, just to show you I'm not chatting absolute shit. Coinbase came up with this. I couldn't even log on. So it seems whenever there's a big fluctuation in price in Bitcoin, or the amount of transactions that are going through, Coinbase just slows right down or comes to a halt, which makes me think that it's all well and good, saying like, oh yeah, I've gained money through Bitcoin, but you only gain that money when you actually sell it back for either fiat money like cash, and actually transfer it into your bank, or buy something with it. But you know, these websites, soon as the price is going up, you might think, yeah, actually, like I did, oh yeah, I'll cash that out or I'll trade it. Oh, sorry. And you can't. So you're in this position where I was thinking, God, I hope it stays as it is. It could. I've seen it drop within half hour, like £2,000. So I was thinking, oh, I don't want it to drop really quickly while I'm trying to do my transfer. But I say I tried twice and it didn't work. It'd probably work if I did it now, but then I was thinking, oh, do you know what? I'm losing 40 quid straight away. I'd have to hope that Ethereum went up at least 8 to 10% to make that fee back. So I thought, is there any point? Might as well leave it in there. What if Bitcoin goes up to 19, 20 grand while I'm asleep tonight? Could happen. Then I feel like, oh God, I've missed out. So then I thought, shall I transfer half across? And I tried that, but it dropped out, it cancelled on me. So anyway, that's enough about that. So I just wanted to talk a bit about Exodus today. So obviously Exodus gives you a live feed. And I can't remember if I mentioned this in my video the other day, but I transferred some money over like last night. I woke up this morning and it still hadn't gone over. So you're talking 8 hours. But then I realised you've actually got to push this button up here. So if you go to any, you go to your wallet, any currency that it is. So if I thought, oh, okay, I want to update my Litecoin, I'm expecting some money to come through. You push the little Litecoin symbol at the top, and that comes up. Do you want to rescan the blockchain? So I did that, and it refreshed, and it showed me the money that I was expecting to go through. And my wallet up the top here updated. So just a tip for you guys. I think I might have already mentioned that. But yeah, today I currently had, or sorry, yesterday in my wallet. I know it looks like it's jumped up a lot actually compared to yesterday, but this Litecoin transaction here, this 715, I put that in there today in preparation. I wanted to buy a Antminer S9 when they become available, so I'm just sitting. I want the money sitting there ready to go. But obviously through Coinbase, you can only buy Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. They're the only three it allows me to do. Bitcoin, as we know, is expensive fees and they're really slow. Ethereum, as of today, is congested and it's going really slow. So I bought Litecoin, went through straight away, and I lost £28 in fees for the credit card. But to actually transfer it from Coinbase to Exodus, so into this wallet, it cost me 0.001p, so which is 3 cents, I suppose, in America. So I was super happy with that. So that's probably the way forward. And then I want to convert Litecoin into Bitcash. So if you're following this with me, sorry, if I'm saying it all wrong, but I want to convert Litecoin into Bitcoin Cash. If I click all, so it tells you here that I'm sending £707 worth of Litecoin, which has gone down because I had 717 a minute ago, so I've lost a tenner somewhere. It's saying that I'll receive £688 worth of Bitcoin Cash, and I need to transfer actually another probably about £400-500, no more than that actually, yeah, probably about £500-600 actually, and that will give me about £1,200 for preparation, obviously, for Bitcoin, to get Bitcoin Cash, and then to buy the Antminer S9 as soon as they're back in stock. So I'm going to have the money just sitting there waiting. But in the meantime, like I say, it was cheaper to transfer the money over in Litecoin as opposed to doing it for Ethereum or Bitcoin. And I'm just going to wait. I might as well wait to see if Bitcoin Cash or Litecoin go up overnight tonight and see which one's doing the best, because I'm in no rush. So obviously, soon as they're both doing bad. Bitcoin Cash is down 5-6%. Litecoin's only down 1%. So, yeah, that's where I'm at, guys. So, Bitmain still sold out. I went on their website today to see if there's anything, and they've actually got L3s in stock now, L3 Plus. Now that's actually a Litecoin miner, but I had a little look. I compared that on to Crypto Compare, which I think I told you guys about the other day. Calculator, no, equipment I want, sorry. So if you actually go to equipment on here, it actually tells you a breakdown of all the machines. So because all the Bitcoins have gone up in value, it changes the payback date. So this is saying if you was to buy this Dragon Mint 16 terahash, which I have seen their website and I've seen their Twitter, I weren't actually sure if they were real or not because there's not a lot of information about them out there. But anyway, if you was to get hold of one of these machines, if you started mining today, you would earn the money back. So the $1,600, you would earn that back in 43 days. So a month and a half, that would pay for itself. I went on their website today and I'll actually show you myself. So Dragon Mint 16 terahash. See if it comes up their official website. No. Let's have a little look. Anyway, I went on their website and it said on there that you can place pre-orders. Oh, here we go. That would have been easy, wouldn't it? You can. That's it. How long mining? You can place pre-orders for this for April 2018 delivery, 1,600. And I thought, do you know what? That's a good shout. Actually, that's going to be. I mean, obviously, there's no real reviews or opinions about it because it's not out in the wild yet. Whereas, obviously, if you order the Bitmain one, you know, there's tens of thousands of them out there, so everyone knows, and obviously, it's got a bit of a better reputation, I suppose. But then this is the stinger: minimum order 5 units. Ooh. So in my money, that's about 1,200 times that by 5. So I'd need $6,000 to get hold of them. Obviously, if they come through and they're reliable and they're all working, it does the job that it's meant to. That would be killer because that'll be one of the most profitable machines on the market. So if someone wants to go halves with me or something, contact me because I'd love to get my hands on some. But it is a bit of a risk. Obviously, if it was just the one, I would order one right now. But they're saying minimum order 5 units. You know, I haven't got $6,000 just to throw at a company that I don't know anything about. So anyway, back to the other miners. So obviously the S9 is the next profitable one. You earn your money back in 44 days. So there's only 1 day difference. And obviously the Antminer, everyone knows that one, and that's the tried and tested one. You got the T9 Antminer, and if you go all the way down, you've got the L3 Plus Antminer. So 207 days. So to earn your money back on that, what is that? Is that half a year? I'd say about 5 months. So not too good. And to be honest, the amount of money that I have to, if I had like 10,000 floating about, yeah, I'd buy one of them and get the ball rolling, and I'd get a couple of, you know, the S9s, or I'd probably even get that Dragon Mint and order them, give that a try, you know. But unfortunately, I haven't got 10,000. I've probably got 1 or 2. So yeah, that's all I can order at the minute. That's the only thing I could buy. Hashflare, just so you know, their website, I couldn't access it at all, so I panicked. I thought, oh no, have they shut down? I went over to their Twitter and they did actually post saying our site is going down for maintenance. It'll be down for a few hours, which is fair enough. They said to optimize it. Let's have a little look. Oh, does it say search? No. Hashflare. Hashflare is currently undergoing maintenance to optimize performance of the website. They posted that 6 hours ago, so yeah, that's, you know, fair dues. To be honest, I check it. I do check it every day, but I don't actually do anything with it, I suppose. I just like to check it and see what's going on. Went over to Genesis Mining, view my payouts. Obviously, these have slumped today. Like the 2 that I'm mining, if you follow my videos, I mine Monero and Ethereum. Both of those have gone down over the last 24 to 48 hours. So what I'm mining out of them has probably gone down. But again, obviously that's a long term. That's a year contract. No, yeah, I think it's a 2-year contract with these actually. So you know, and I thought about maybe buying some extra hash power, but the only thing they've got to buy is Monero, which is not a bad shout, you know. It's worth money like all the others. I was thinking $1,000. It's about 750. 1,300 hashes per second. But to be honest, I just got a real good feeling about these. Well, I say a good feeling. Obviously, there's loads of people out there doing it, but I just really want to put all my focus and energy into getting about 4 or 5 of these Antminer S9s and get them mining all on the go. And obviously, then I can start earning a decent, not a wage, but a set amount of cryptocurrency that I can use to invest in other places. If I'm earning sort of, I don't know, £1.5 to £2 a month, I can start, buying another machine here and just, oh yeah, I'll try that out for £1 and I'll try that out, because it'll be all disposable income. It'll be money that I don't necessarily need right now, so I'd invest it for things for the future. So, I'd start maxing these out and stuff like that, and just reinvest in it. But at the minute, obviously, it's hard, and this is what I was talking about yesterday. This train, I feel like that this cryptocurrency, if it's on a train, and if you imagine when the train starts to pull away really slowly, you can still, if you want to, sort of jump on, like the old ones with the doors and that, you could just jump on. But once it starts to pick up momentum, it gets faster and faster, and then you're sort of running along trying to find a place to slot in, and you can't because it's going too fast. So that's how I feel at the minute. I feel like everyone's 2 steps ahead of me. Obviously there's people out there buying these Antminer S9s, obviously as many as they can, and then selling them. Really good idea. I want to do it. So not that I'm, but it just means the normal person like me that wants to sort of get in and get one, like, I'm at the back of the queue really. And that's where I'm at, guys, I suppose. There was something else I wanted to talk about today, but I can't remember particularly. What was it? Oh, it's hit the 17 grand mark. 17,000. So it's gone up 23% today. Everything else is down. I think everyone's just plowing their money into Bitcoin, and rightly so. I would be, definitely. What I did want to talk about is that obviously on this, oh yes, that's what I wanted to talk about. So if I show you actually on my video, sorry this is a long video today, guys. I've actually got some spare time and it's not too late. Normally I do these and they're like 12 at night, and I've got a bit of spare time today. So if I go to my channel, I just want to show you exactly, so I know I'm not chatting absolute shit. Might be this one. I sort of showed in my video. It's weird seeing myself on the video. I did show my Exodus wallet on here somewhere. Here we go. So let's have a little look. So I had £813 worth of cryptocurrency, and that was after I transferred it all into Bitcoin. So that's how much I had. And then today it went, well, as of right now, it went up to, if we look at Bitcoin, 957. So in my head, I was thinking, God, I've made almost £200 today. But again, you haven't made that until you cash out. Obviously, I could go to sleep now and Bitcoin might go down, 10%, and then that'll go back down to 800 and something. So you get sort of really caught up and excited in it. But the money's just going up and down all the time. It's literally a minefield I suppose, really, for people that just buy the Bitcoins, store them on a safe wallet somewhere and just think, do you know what, I'm just going to live my normal life and forget about it. Obviously, they're not going to have these issues that I'm having, but obviously I'm checking it every 5-10 minutes and seeing the price fluctuation go up or down. I'm either sort of like up or down, or feeling negative, bummed out, but then feeling really excited again. So I don't know if you guys feel the same. Let me know how you guys feel about the Bitcoin price fluctuations. I think I've replied back to every single person now on my comments. So thank you for all your feedback. There was a couple I wanted to mention actually. I hope they don't mind me mentioning their comments. What would it be under community? Comments, yeah. So this James, he's messaged me saying, "Oh, check this product out. He found an Antminer S9 for sale on Alibaba. I don't know. Says there $9,200. I've never used this website, so I don't know. It says on there WhatsApp, Skype, email, but then it does say on here somewhere that they accept money through Western Union. Whenever someone says to me, transfer me money in Western Union, I automatically think scam. I'm not saying these guys are, they might be selling that at that price, I don't know, but that, to me, I wouldn't touch it. I've been stung by Western Union so many times. I won't go anywhere near them. So I said to James, it looks fake to me, but if you risk it, let me know how you get on. Apparently, in one of my videos, I said these fucking Chinese are. And I did say to Longfee, I didn't mean it as a racist comment. If any of you guys actually knew me, and I know this is I don't know, I don't even know if I should say it actually, but such a cheesy thing to say. I'm the least racist person that you'll ever meet, and but in that I do have a lot of foreign, like mixed race friends. So I have quite a few black friends. I have an Indian friend, actually two Indian friends. I've got one of my friends from Thailand, and when I say friends, these are my closest friends. I'm the only white person at my group of friends. Anyway, I'm getting into in depth, but I didn't mean it as a racist thing. But when I'm with them, I take the mick out of them a lot. They take the mick out of me, and we have this banter going on. And obviously, when I'm doing these YouTube videos, I'm sort of allowing you into my sort of personality, and I try to remain controlled and like, oh yeah, I can't mention this, can't say that, and even swearing actually. So when I've done YouTube videos in the past, I've tried to make them family friendly videos. So I've really like, I'll say, oh fuck this, and then I'll have to go and edit it out. So you'll hear me go, like because I've edited out what I said. With this one, I just wanted it to be more free flowing, so I can just talk to you like what's coming into my head as I'm saying it. So if I made a joke and it's offended you in any way, I'm sorry, but that's just unfortunately, if you don't like those sort of things, then maybe unsubscribe. Not that I'm going to be making loads of racist jokes or anything like that, but I just don't want to see anyone get upset or offended by a silly comment or a joke that I make. So, but good point. I'm glad that you brought it up because, to be honest, I didn't even remember the comment. When you said that, I had to click back on the video and I had to go through it, and I thought, oh yeah, I did say that. So thanks for making me aware of that. I'll try not to make another rude joke like that. But all the rest of someone mentioned here, if you do Bitcoin to euro to US dollar, it can be worth 17 to 18k. It's going mad. So some really good tips and advice here. Ludo saying, why don't you spend £1,000 on hash flare instead of buying the Antminer? Wait for the Antminer S10 or S11 to come out. Do you guys know anything about these new machines? I haven't done any research into them, so let me know what you think, if they're going to be bringing one out in the beginning of the year, because by the looks of things I'm going to have to wait till mid-January to buy one anyway, and if I am, I don't want to buy last year's model. Obviously I'd rather buy the new one. So that's really good advice, and I'm really happy with this, guys. Someone mentioned here how much hash you can buy. Anyway, that's all the comments that I get. They're all really helpful. I wanted this community of people starting their Bitcoin or cryptocurrency journey, and to find my videos and sort of follow through and go, oh, so he's done that. Oh, but he's lost money on that. I won't do that. Oh yeah, look, he's done it this way. Actually, I prefer. He's trying to do, the mining, the Envy, and the cloud mining. Actually, out of all the ones he's mentioned, I quite like just the cloud mining. I'd rather just go down that route. So I'm hoping that my content helps you, but in return, you guys are helping me, and I thank you so much for that. That's a really big. I couldn't ask for more than that. So all your comments, all your feedback, all the messages I get through Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you very much for all of that. And yeah, the channel's going really well. I'm up to 82 subscribers now, so I'm only, what's that, 18 away from hitting 100, and that would be 100 in, let's have a little look. When did I start this channel? Sorry, some of you might be like, oh, I don't want to know about your bloody channel, just tell me more about Bitcoin. But look, this is where I'm showing how amateur I am on my computer. My very first video was 3 weeks ago. How to start my Bitcoin journey. Yeah, haven't even been doing this a whole month yet. And I'm almost at the 100 subscriber mark, which is, I would say, about 10 times better than I thought it would be. I thought I'd be sitting here now talking to you guys with 10 to 15 subscribers, because I know how channels slowly move. But anyway, I've been talking for a long time now. Let me know your thoughts down below of what you think is going to happen with Bitcoin overnight tonight, and also if you know of any ant miners that are going to be coming out anytime soon. If there's any feedback you'd like to give me for this channel or for me, please comment down below. There's links in the description, so with all of my videos now, I think I've set it as default, so it should appear all the time. If you go to the description down below, let's go to, I should have just gone back, I suppose. If you go to any one of my videos, in the description, so on here I've got a link if you want to buy the hardware wallet, which is the ledger-nano S. Bitcoin. So if you do want to join, if you're watching my videos thinking, oh look, the Bitcoin's going up quite a lot, I want to join in on this, you can join Coinbase, and if you buy $100 worth of Bitcoin or any cryptocurrency through them, they only do free at the minute, I believe, you receive $10 worth of Bitcoin for free, so you'd actually have $110. I also receive $10 for referring you as a friend, so follow that link. There's also BitConnect. I need to get rid of that one actually, because I'm not supporting the BitConnect platform at all, so take your own risk if you want to go ahead with that, but it's not something I'm looking to get into, to be honest. Genesis mining, I would love to get some more Genesis mining contracts now that I've actually got some currency behind me. When they had those pre-orders for the mining in March, I didn't have the funds at the time, so I couldn't have bought them. But if you follow my code, you get 3% off, and I think I receive some free hash power, so I can just update that. I would just put it straight all back into it, and probably get some more Monero mining, because that's the only thing available. Also, if you want to use Hashflare, you can copy this link, and this last characters here from 9F78C487. If you use that code, you could get a discount off whatever you purchase through them, and then I receive some more hash power, which bumps up how much hash I've got. And then I also found this website which is called CryptoPay. They're offering a credit card. Again, if you click that link, I think I get something from it. I'm not sure, but I just thought there was a few people that messaged me saying about, I wish they did a credit card, and I found that, and I just thought I'd put it in there. It's up to you if you want to do that, but you can put your cryptocurrency on that and just use it as a MasterCard. You go in and pay for stuff. But I believe I made a point the other day of saying that obviously I'd love to upgrade my audio equipment. As you could probably tell, I've not got the best, and also like the webcam. If you want to make any donations, anything that you guys donate, I'll be putting aside in a completely separate wallet, and I'll just be saving that as sort of YouTube donation money, and I will be upgrading the equipment, so it's not as if I'm going out and buying a drink with it or something. If you want to follow me, you got my links: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. They're all just BitGlen at the end. And that's it really, guys. That's me going through all my links. Follow me, subscribe, like this video, and let me know what your thoughts are in the cryptocurrency world. See you later, guys. Bye.